Peace. Welcome back to another episode of 33 Hip Hop's audio visual art. That's right, I'm your host Jim from 33, and you know where we at. We live and direct from the King Heartbeat Studios with Cooley Chapter, bigger boss behind the boards. We appreciate everybody tuning in from week to week, and we appreciate all of you that already subscribed. But if you haven't, please hit the subscription button and the notification bell to make sure you're keeping up with all the new content. But we're not going to waste no time. Let's get right into this week's joint. Here we go. By the late 1980s, the influence of hip-hop started to make its way to other genres of music, in particular R&B. The drums, the dances, the style of dress all started to melt into R&B, creating a vibe like never before. Now, I'd be lying if I said everyone was thrilled about it, as hip-hop purists will rebuke the smoothed-out sounds of R&B blends. And to be honest, at times, I was one of them. But I gotta say that every once in a while, there was an R&B hip-hop blend that totally knocked it out of the park. Well, this is one of my favorite joints from that era, and it will forever remain in my rotation. Here's Family Stand with Ghetto Heaven. Every once in a blue, I gotta hit you with something different. The hip-hop catalog is just not simply the boom bap joints you know. We gotta get into who the culture influenced, to the dancing, the DJing, the sound, the beats, and here it goes. This is Family Stand, one of my favorite joints of all time, Ghetto Heaven. And if you don't know this one, let me introduce you to it. So just sit back, relax, and just ride out. Now this is one of the joints you just throw out and just vibe out and relax. This is a feel-good track to make you forget all that went wrong in your day. Peep the hip-hop elements, the dance moves with the band. And you can't tell me the drums weren't hip-hop influenced. If your 2020 wasn't what you wanted it to be, it's 2021 getting geared. Feel good about yourself. That's what this joint is about. I told you we gonna do it different on this channel. So come with me, walk with me. Remember, I call this the Museum of Hip Hop Art. If you don't know this joint, after I'm done playing it, you play it again. Get yourself familiar. Just vibe with me for a minute. Dope joints, I always appreciated the art in the background. Shout out to all the graffiti writers, the people that did it back then and who still do it now. You're appreciated. Keep tagging them all. This is the joint you play when you wash in the car. taking the kids to soccer practice, when you making that breakfast on a Saturday morning, just vibe out with 33 Hip Hop. We got you. After this, we probably rock out to some Soul to Soul. Take you on an alternative route. You always need that smooth out. We always gonna get to the boom bap. But we gotta feel this vibe every now and again. Sit back, cross your legs and chill. Family Stand, Ghetto Heaven, one of my favorites. Brooklyn, New York, Oakland, California, and the DC metro area. What do you call these areas? 10 years ago, I would have said the hood. Some older folks might even call it the ghetto. But fast forward to 2021, and these cities now represent hot markets for gentrification, where long-term residents can barely afford to live in the cities they once knew and loved. So what went wrong? Was it the influx of well-to-do people that pushed lower-income people out? Was it the high crime rates and the lack of opportunities that chased people away? To be honest, I really can't tell you. But what I know is at some point, the people that lived in these areas started to believe that their neighborhoods weren't fighting for and succumbed to the notion that their neighborhoods actually were ghettos. Now I get it. No one wants to live in an area with limited resources. But what we have to ask ourselves is, what did other people see in our communities that the now forced out residents didn't? Well, there's one thing I do know, and that's forethought spares afterthought. And seeing the potential in your community before someone else does can spare you a whole lot of pain. Alright, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of 33 Hip Hop's audio visual art. That's right, I'm your host Jim from 33, and we appreciate you tuning in. This is our 30th episode. I can't believe we made it here, but you've been along for the ride with us. And if this is your first time, please click the subscription button and the notification bell, because we're about to take you a lot further on this journey through this classic hip-hop works of art. But we're not going to waste no time. Until next week, I'm Jim from 33. Peace.